Good morning, guys. It's Matt here with Tanks Lawn Maintenance. It is currently 8:03 a.m. What day is it? Wednesday morning, March the 25th, 2026, year of our Lord. And it's a cloudy day, man. It's overcast. It's ain't no blue sky in sight, which is fine with me, man. It's not supposed to be hot today. I think the high is only supposed to be 68 or 67, something like that. But it's all good. Got 8 on the list today. Should be able to knock them out. Should be able to knock all 8 of these out by 3 o'clock. I'm not trimming any bushes today. I want to be able to make sure I can get home at a decent hour today. I've got some stuff I want to take care of at the house. And also, my boys got a game tonight. Their championship game is tonight. They're undefeated so far. Hopefully they can win the championship. This will be the first time in school history that they won a championship. But anyways, guys, hope y'all are having a great week thus far. Everything's going good with me. I did 10 Monday, did 7 yesterday. What else? Got the 61 fixed. That turned into an ordeal. The Turf Master's fixed. Everything's running good, but now I think I done got a hold of some bad gas or something. Something's going on because my walker is surging. It's surging and backfiring, and I done checked everything. Checked the, unless there's something I'm missing. But I've checked the all the plugs. Everything looks good. Fuel filter looks good. The air filter looks good. Of course, I checked the oil. It looks good. And, you can't check the oil filter without draining the damn oil pan. So, can't do that. But I'm thinking maybe I got a hold of some bad gas or something. I don't know what's going on. I know we're pretty much on our reserves right now in this area because gas shot up to nearly $4 a gallon in my area when it was, the average in my area is somewhere around $2.30, $2.40. And right now it's at $3.31. It seems to be going back down a little bit but of course that could be Governor Kemp's little tax break on gasoline. That could be what that is. I don't know. But speaking of gas, man, that's the real reason why I wanted to hop on here this morning, man. What's going on in the world? I'm very confused. I really am. I've never had a government job. I'm not former military or anything like that. Got a lot of family that's military, but nobody wants to talk about what's going on. Everybody's upset about what's going on. People are upset with President Trump, and people are also upset with Iran, just depending on who you ask. But I have no skin in the game other than my money, and I don't really get a say-so in it. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a place to fuss about it, especially seeing as how I'm not in the military, never served in the military. But I'm very confused, man. I know yesterday and a few days before, it seems like this week President Trump's trying to put an end to things, kind of the way he's talking. And I know he said that they finally got the Iranians to come to the table and negotiate. Said they want to make a deal. They gave us a gift, this, that, and the other. But yet we're sending the 82nd Airborne, the 75th Ranger Regiment, Delta Force, Green Berets, Navy SEALs, the Air Force, I'm assuming the PJs. It seems like every branch of the military is sending their Spec Ops unit, except for the Marines, of course. I mean, the entire Marine Corps is special operations, if you ask me. Them jokers are bad to the bone. But yeah, I mean, it seems like we're sending everybody and their mama, our entire military, to the Strait of Hormuz to take Karg Island. What's going on? I mean, are we doing that just to open up the Strait of Hormuz, or are we about to put boots in the ground and wipe Iran out? I mean, what's going on here? I'm very confused. I mean, they're saying one thing out of this side of their mouth, and then they're doing something completely opposite of what they're saying. That's why I'm confused. Truth be told, I'm confused about the whole thing to begin with, the whole operation. And I'm not somebody that gets into politics or anything like that. I have my opinions. I have the people I support. We all do. And that's the beauty of being an American. You can support who you want to support, and you can vote for what you want to vote for. And I respect everybody's opinions. I do. And that's one reason why I don't get into politics. I'm a little more old school than that, that I grew up in a time where nobody knew who you voted for. So I don't talk about it with nobody, but I am confused, man, because we did an operation, I think it was Operation Midnight Hammer, where we went in and destroyed all their nuclear facilities over in Iran. But yet, it seems like we've become a puppet to Israel. And Israel said that they're developing nukes, so we have to go in. I mean, I'm confused. What was the point of Operation Midnight Hammer if we're having to do Operation Epic Fury? And like I said, guys, I don't have an opinion on this. I'm just really confused. I don't know what's going on. I'd like to know what's going on. I mean, I try to keep up with what's going on in the world, especially seeing as how it's something that affects my money, affects my wallet with these gas prices and everything. But I'm just curious, guys. And like I said, I don't have an opinion yet because I don't know what's going on. But do any of you guys understand all this? If you do, drop me a comment down below, or either send me a message or something. I mean, I'm just curious, man. But anyways, guys, I've been picking up some properties. I had one call me yesterday. That's a good thing. I'm getting sidetracked again. That's a good thing, guys. It's not even April yet. We're at the end of March, and I'm getting phone calls just about every day. Had a lady in Appling call me yesterday, and I'm trying to get out of Appling, man, because the properties in Appling are very big. I'll get to this in a second, but the properties in Appling are very big. That is a very rural area, and all the properties out there are anywhere from 2 acres and up. And my biggest property is 4 acres. But here's the problem with those big properties. I have zero problem working big properties as long as I can get paid what I need to get paid to work those big properties. But here's my issue with them, man. That 4 acre property, and this is an example of all of it. I'm making an example out of that 4 acre property, and I can actually use this to compare all of them in that area. That 4 acre property, I'm getting paid $150 to mow it. And that's it. And it takes me right at 2 hours to mow it. So no, I'm not making my hourly rate on it. I picked these properties up when I first went full time because I was scared. I didn't know if I was going to make it. Didn't know if I was going to be able to make this work. And I was picking up anything and everything that. And if you gave me a phone call, I gave you a price, and and all these people want to negotiate. They don't want to, a 4 acre property, man, you should be making a minimum of $250, somewhere between $250 and $300, man. And these people aren't wanting to pay. They're wanting to hang on to their money. And I get that to a certain extent, but I'm scared to drop these properties because I don't have a whole lot of clientele right now. As a solo operator, I should be somewhere between 80 and 100 clients, and with the types of properties that I have in my area, I should be somewhere between 80 and 100 for the prices that I'm charging, and I'm not. So I'm scared to drop these properties. But on the other hand, these properties are so big, I'm not making my hourly rate on them, and it's taking me forever to work them. And also, they're hindering me from picking up other properties that are closer to me. So the problem with that area is I'm having to drive 15 to 20 minutes to get to the first property. And once I get there, they're all spread out, few and far between. So you've only got a certain amount of time in a day. And then you can only fit 5 to 6 properties on a day's work, man. And that's the prices that these people are stuck at and not wanting to pay anymore. They're not, I mean, you're not making much money. And I feel like the only way I can grow is to let these properties go one by one as I fill up my schedule and go from there. But what are your guys' thoughts on that, man? I mean, like I said, I'm scared to drop these properties, but at the same time, I feel like I need to. I feel like I need to stop being scared and just pull the trigger, Even though we did go ahead and start 2026, I feel like I need to go ahead and drop these properties now and just let them go. Let these people find other companies to mow their property, and just be done with it altogether. What are your thoughts on that? But anyway, I had a lady in Appling call me yesterday, asked me if I service Appling, and I'm not 100% made up my mind whether or not I'm going to stay in Appling or whether or not I'm going to drop them. I want some advice on that. So I told the lady I'm not servicing Appling anymore. And that's the only phone call I got yesterday. But I'm typically getting 1 to 2 phone calls every day. I serviced a brand new property yesterday, and it kind of irritated me a little bit. The lady, I gave her a quote and everything, and of course they asked if there's a contract. And I've always been told if someone asks that question, that's a red flag, man, because that means they're not planning on keeping you. Which is fine, I've got time in my schedule right now to do one-time cuts and to mow somebody here and there, things like that. But she flat out told me that they're wanting to try me out and see what the quality's like versus the pay. I'm pretty confident that I can provide very good quality at what I do with the machines that I have. I'm not worried about that. But yeah, mowed that one yesterday. Hadn't got paid for it yet. I'm sure they'll probably pay whenever they get paid, probably today or tomorrow or something like that. But anyway, they got 5 days to pay me. And also, man, I'm picking up other properties as well, and that's another reason why I'm wanting to get rid of the properties in Appling, man, is because I'm picking up a lot of properties that are pretty close to my house. And I got to looking at my calendar the other day in Yard Book, and I was like, man, I really don't have anywhere to pick up. I really don't have anywhere to put any more new properties. So I'm kind of stuck between a rock and a hard spot here, and trying to figure out what I'm going to do and how I want to do this. But like I said, guys, y'all leave me some comments down below. I know I was kind of all over the place in this, man. I'm sorry about that. I just really wanted to get on here and put a video out, man. I hadn't put one out in a while. But hey, man, hope y'all are having a great week thus far. Hope y'all get out there and crush it today. Looks like it's going to rain today. I hope it don't, but it's not calling for rain. But anyways, guys, hope y'all have a great day and a great rest of the week. Y'all be blessed out there. And until the next video, y'all keep cutting that grass and keep making that money. Holla at y'all. Bye.